Hey, these color rush uniforms dope though. Really about to get this work. Where your mic?
Yeah, this Bills defense, they have to be playing with supreme confidence after that shutout at New England.
The last home shutout in New England was in 1993 in a different stadium. In Gillette Stadium, they'd never been shut out. But how about the plan that Buffalo presented? Remember, Rex Ryan as a head coach has two other guys on the staff that are defensive coordinators in the league as well. They put together a nice, comprehensive plan.
Time running out here on the play clock. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. And he's brought down. Week 4, Bell returned from the injury and the suspension, and he came back in a big way, Charles.
Showed a lot of patience, and that's interesting, isn't it? Because you know he was ready to explode because he couldn't play in the early part of the NFL season. But following his blockers, letting things develop, and then taking off through the hole. He let Marquise Pouncey get out in front, David DeCastro, and then he just went through there like a bolt of lightning.
Yeah, finished 18 carries, 144 yards. So the run moves the chains,
and
here we go on first down. Play clock winding down. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay.
These jokes used to broadcast right to damn Facebook. They ain't doing this stuff.
First and 15. Now Roethlisberger to throw. Finding time. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
Okay, in your fantasy league, did Antonio Brown go first?
In both of my leagues, he went first, yes.
And rightly so. We saw what he did against Kansas City. He got Pittsburgh off to a roaring start. 2 touchdowns early, and then that allowed them to coast the rest of the way.
He may only be 5'10", but he is a load to handle out wide. They'll need to get the play off quickly. On first and 10, it's Roethlisberger. A screen to Bell.
Snip that out, didn't you?
Down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
The play clock's running down. On second down, it's Bell. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Only a yard on the gain there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13. Offensive starters time. Electric is certainly a word that comes to mind when you talk about Le'Veon Bell.
Love the way that he reshaped his body coming out of college. A bigger, thicker runner while he was at Michigan State. Lost weight, became more of a whippet in the NFL, and now no one can tackle the guy, whether he's running it or catching it.
All right.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Wonder what's in the offensive playbook on 3rd and 13. We're about to find out. Now Ben on 3rd and long. Escaping the pressure right.
Come on, man. Hold your block, Gilbert.
And he's brought down. Adolphus Washington in there to drop him for a 6. Yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down. on fourth down, here comes the Steeler punter Jordan Berry to kick it away. This is taken at the 10. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. And his first look is incomplete. Robert Woods, former USC man, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. And here's our first look today at this offense.
And let's start with LaShawn Shady McCoy, their star running back. He can do everything. Run it inside, get to the perimeter, and, of course, catch it out of the backfield.
Now the first carry for a former Pitt Panther, LaShawn McCoy. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run.
Pause him, son.
And they'll take him
Pause him, son.
at the 31-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it. It's Taylor.
Yeah.
He's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And last time out, they had to punt the football away. Anything positive possibly to take from that?
There always is when you're punting the football away. It doesn't sound like it because you're giving it up, but you've avoided a mistake.
At least you didn't turn it over.
You didn't turn it over, right? You're giving your defense a chance.
Young Le'Veon. Young Le'Veon. Young Le'Veon.
Le'Veon Bell. A 23-yard run. And the Steelers have taken a first quarter lead. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And with a new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. As the Bills file back out on offense, I was reading what Tyrod Taylor said to the local media after that win over New England. He said, quote, "We had the right plan." I would say so. Whatever plan they had, they better duplicate that every week.
Well, they know they have to have a plan because Sammy Watkins is not out there now. He got put on the IR now. He's eligible to return later in the year, but there's no guarantee he comes back. So I think the plan is LaShawn McCoy continue to increase his play. And Robert Woods jumped up with a big game, and they just picked up Justin Hunter off of waivers. They're going to see if they can get him integrated into the offense as well.
And the starting defensive unit here for Pittsburgh.
Lawrence Timmons comes from a long line of productive Florida State players. And when I say productive, I usually mean spectacular.
So the D-line's going to spread out. Again, now it's Taylor on 2nd and 10. And they open receiver.
Oh, it's supposed to be a pick.
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Well, a well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have audibled there.
Yeah, he needed to be in a different play because that one just meshed perfectly for the defense. All the gaps were filled except for the one.
Oh, get the ball, get the ball.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And the defense will try and pin their ears back and get pressure again here after the sack. It's third down. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. Third and long, it's Taylor. Look at this time for Woods, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
Work.
And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate.
Should have picked them 49ers, boys. That's what you get for not picking your squad.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
The defense won that play so fast that I think if the running back even had time to notice if anyone was there, it was just a blink of an eye, and there was a loss on the play.
Time running out here on the play clock. Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. Being chased out left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Kyle Williams in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, third and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
They come up with one running back. That's Bell. And they're going to go soft on the corners. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Now Roethlisberger. Flush to his right. Now he's going to send this one deep. And this is...
There you be. Let's go.
Right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. You know, when I see passes like that, I'm reminded of something you and I talked about yesterday. Big Ben was a wide receiver the first 3 years of high school, sitting behind the coach's son. And then he finally got that opportunity. I think he's made the most of it.
It's always the coach's son, isn't it? But you know where it helps him? When he looks downfield, he knows what the receivers are going to do. He actually has wide receivers' eyes when he's throwing the ball.
On second down, Roethlisberger. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down. In motion left comes Bryant. Play clock winding down. Now a carry for the veteran. This is D'Angelo Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost a big chunk, 6 yards there, and it leads to fourth down.
There's so many things that go into playing the position of linebacker. Some of them are actually subtle. doing the drill work that you do all the time in practice and carrying it over to the game. Get rid of blockers and get to the ball carrier and knock him down for a loss.
Maybe an anxious moment or two when the ball was on its way, but he does find a way to curl it in.
Oh, yeah. That one definitely hugged the left upright, but he got it to go.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And now out come the Bills. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield strike.
Hey, Mo, you need to go back to this drawing board, nigga.
Head back onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot.
Put AB on your ass now.
When you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not
now if you want to go put 3 guys in the box.
Isn't it? Because you're exactly right.
Now Bell hit.
Oh, come on, Le'Veon. Nigga don't fumble.
But it looked like the Steelers were able to recover, and they will indeed hold on to the ball.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Now Roethlisberger going to hand to Bell. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. Now Roethlisberger to throw. His throw caught.
Touchdown.
The 6.
So, man, that nigga incredible, man. It's nothing he won't do, man.
Steelers. Le'Veon Bell. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. He's got it, and it's 17-0.
Hey, Molu, you know you're going on the nation, nigga. For the whole world to see. Sorry, man.
To kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Screen.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
So a minute 56 to play in this first half. Back to Heinz Field after this. Here's Taylor. Flushed out right. Oh, he's got a little daylight. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Now Taylor on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. With a little break here, looking down at the Week 5 NFL ledger, I'm really looking forward to that Giants-Packers game Sunday night.
That's just one of those traditional matchups in the NFL. They used to play for championships back in the good old days.
Yeah, we also have Tom Brady coming back, and he'll be visiting Cleveland.
Yeah, that's going to be a big one. But what about Carson Wentz? They're still calling it Pennsylvania, and he's got a big matchup going to Detroit.
Middle, and it's incomplete.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he's able to bat it away.
And Pittsburgh with 6 defensive backs in the game here on third down. Now Taylor, and this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On first down, it's Taylor. They got a man over the middle. It's Woods. It'll be a gain of 4, and it's a second down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
NFL quarterbacks work so hard on their mechanics, and they do so much repetition and practice, off-season, the whole deal. They expect it to be autopilot once the game starts. That way it eliminates any type of pressure of the game, pressure of people in your...
And a loose football. And got a man. It's Woods. And they are going to set
blasted that nigga. Fuck off the sticks, man.
And now what they want to see here, he's still down on the field. Obviously such an important part of their passing game, and the training staff, they're going to have to attend to it. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And this is caught inside the 5. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Martavis Bryant, 59 yards. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. And they'll get set here looking for the 2-point conversion. They motion the running back out left. Roethlisberger looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Preston Brown, the linebacker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it. Well, partner, I guess that answers the question about whether they're going to sit on it or not.
It does. Now we'll see if they try that again.
Yeah, I think what we find on plays like that, when you take that shot, if you're unsuccessful, then you go way more conservative to finish the half, you know? I think that's the way they'll go.
Taylor. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Now Taylor to throw, eluding the pressure right. He gets and he will. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And the D looking like they may blitz. Here's McCoy. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one. And they're able to convert here on 4th and inches. Here's Taylor. He's got time in the pocket. He's going to look deep down the field. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Brandon, what we just saw there is something we hear from coaches throughout the league. How are you going to defend what they call the moment of truth ball? Meaning a 50-50. The ball's in the air, defenders there, receivers there. Who's going to make a play on the football? And in this case, the defensive guys actually got it done and knocked it away.
Come on, man.
Incomplete. Good job by the O-line. Quarterback had time to go through his checks. That's one you need to take advantage of.
A perfect situation, and they're unable to take advantage of it. When you have that much time to scan the field, you have to find an open receiver.
And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down. So on 4th down, the Bills call on the punt unit. And the Steelers signal for another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right.
Here we go.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Taylor. Looking deep downfield. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. He's got time. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Trying to get it there to Martavis Bryant. And now it's 2nd down.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once. Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect. But as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half. It's Roethlisberger surveying the field. He's going to go up top again. And they can't get the long connection as it falls incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Now Taylor, and quickly just gets that ball out of there. Not quite sure what he was doing, and here comes the flag. Third down and 12. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. On 3rd down, Taylor. Pressure comes, and the Steelers.
Those guys that use it.
Hargrave in there to drop him for a loss of 10. And it'll be 4th and long. With it is Brown. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And out will come the offense as they take over. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. They'll come out in the pistol. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's brought down. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
I thought guys that were over 30 weren't supposed to run the football this well in the National Football League. How about that veteran leadership? A big-time run, combined with some nice blocking by his offensive line, showing that the ins and outs of being a veteran still has his place in this league. His odometer is not totally turned over yet.
Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
I have to laugh a little bit because He actually handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go ahead and fling and try and get a 3rd one.
Yeah, now from this spot on 3rd down, I think he'd probably throw it here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. They won't even send in a running play here, I don't believe.
Oh!
I think they go ahead and try and throw it for a touchdown.
Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And that brings up 4th down.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Now it's Roethlisberger. And this is incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Bills are going to get the football back. The Bills offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to come from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Flush to his right. And some space here. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
They'll throw on 1st down with Taylor. It's complete to his tight end, Charles Clay. And he's brought down. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we...
And now the ball's out.
Oh.
Near midfield.
Shazir striking niggas out there, boy.
His own fumble, that could have been trouble. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And defensively, maybe an opportunity miss there.
No doubt about it. When that ball's out, all you're thinking about as a defender is this is our chance to make a huge play.
Make him earn it.
He's able to recover his own fumble. And big sigh of relief.
Yeah, usually those wide receiver fumbles, there's open space around for the defense, but not there. He hops right back on.
Screen.
Now they go screen. It's complete.
Oh, get him.
And finally out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4. A huge play there on the screen pass. 49 yards. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Again, it's Taylor. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Marquise Goodwin from 4 yards out. And the Bills get a bit.
There goes my shutout.
Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was the super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
Sliding out of the pocket. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. So the offense has it 1st and 10. They come up with one running back. That's Bell. He's going to get the football. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry-up. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that load in the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line. And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the
Cover
blitz was coming
two.
from.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Adolphus Washington in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. The play clock's running down. Roethlisberger will throw.
That's too easy. That's too easy. That's too easy right there. Like,
Yes, the line judge says there.
oh, I can do that shit all game, dog. You don't want to fuck with Ben and AB, man.
1st and 10 now. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football.
Flushed out right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Corey Graham. And the return will be stopped at the 30-yard line. And the Bills offense comes out ready to take over.
Here we go.
After the interception, here's Taylor. They got a man over the middle. It's Woods. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And they're going to speed things up here. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Throwing now, Taylor on first down. And he finds a man on a crossing route. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. And there they went crossing route against his own defense. What do you think of that?
It takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver, because you've got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone. Sometimes you're throwing it between the zones. Sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's really effective.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. An encroachment penalty here, maybe just a mental lapse, partner.
Sometimes you have to just watch the football. Make sure it's snapped before you're jumping.
And now it's second and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Reggie Bush, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bills cut into that lead. And they will line up now for the 2-point try. Taylor going to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
They go back to the air here after the INT. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
They come up with one running back. That's Bell. He'll get the football here. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. A couple of Bills team up to bring him down there. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
On third down, here's Bell. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. So a defensive brain lapse there and an encroachment penalty.
Sometimes when you don't watch the football and make sure that it's snapped, you're watching the offensive player, and they can influence you occasionally and look like they're getting ready to move, and the officials don't detect it.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They come out here in the eye. Roethlisberger keeps it. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. Fresh set of downs here. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down.
If you're running out route, it's likely you end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there? You got it. The benefits of practice. Tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a
nice, beautiful. You're awesome.
Gain of 8, it moves the chains.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Back to the ground, this time with Bell. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last kick puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Again, it's Bell. And he might have got this across midfield, not by much. They mark it down. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
Love you too, baby.
Here's Roethlisberger.
Love you, baby.
Quick hitter here, it's complete.
You know I love me some can.
Now the Bills will take another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Now that was well defended, and as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there.
So here we go. Defense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. The Steelers will go. It's Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like
dropped the ball. We just trash. We
are going to take over in excellent field position.
Big man, put that thing right on you, boy. Say boy.
Take over here.
Yeah. Boy.
Yeah. So some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they can attack again.
I spit these balls to make your head shake.
Scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or you just focused on this drive.
They wouldn't tell the truth if they said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent, but you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
And some changes here as the D-line separates some. On third down, Taylor. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. A gain of 26 on the third down conversion. And quickly they get to the line. Now it's Taylor escaping the pressure right. And he's brought down. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
From the shotgun, it's Taylor. That's caught at the 2. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Robert Woods, a 9-yard
made it look like you did something, nigga.
And the Bills have cut it to within a score. They'll look to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off William Gay. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. This is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. But now, this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Oh, Roethlisberger going to throw. He's going to walk on deep left side here. And this one incomplete. Well, apparently taking a knee is not in vogue. They're not able to add another touchdown on. And now the ball game is over. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
Kennedy Butterton? What are you doing?
I just want to play again. I don't want to play again. Mama, I'm a cat. Meow, meow, meow. Woo.
Stop, no pull up.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Heinz Field.